we're a one-man show, just like in this game, I want to move fast. So you got that alleyway. If he's gonna move straight down there, you gotta full speed run to the nearest spot, because you're gonna be in that little funnel. And generally you wouldn't take more than, 5 shots from a position. Once you've taken those shots, your shot is considered burned. Stealth sniper. Oh, already shots fired. We just started and already taking somebody out. I like it. Look at these graphics, is crazy. Just lying low, letting them pass by. Well, he's gonna need a better sight picture. Right there, he could crawl up a little bit more and get a better quality sight picture on that. You see it was a little blurred. If he needed to adjust, if he missed that first shot, he definitely would need a little bit more visibility. You want to be really fast crossing those roads. See, we're moving. Now we're on the high ground, of course. You always take that high ground. He wants to stay low. So when he approached that cliff, guys, you want to lower your silhouette. He should have been almost in a full-on sniper crawl to that edge, because he'd be silhouetting himself in real life. And you don't want to do that, because then you're just a target. Like those guys right there. So I'm not sure the distance on this one. I'm assuming it looks about like 300 meters, maybe a little bit more. And those are pretty much chip shots when you're sniping. Ooh, okay, I like that. Center mass target is down. But guys aren't gonna be standing around like that. You're gonna hear commotion regardless of you got suppressor on or not. You're gonna hear the burst of that air, or if you don't, you're gonna know guys are going down. So I don't really see this scenario where the guys are just hanging out still and you're just picking them off one by one. That's not real life. Ooh, that dude got lucky. For a split second, he was lucky, and now he's down. So generally, obviously he's on a special operation, but as a sniper and what I was doing, we would set up, and generally you wouldn't take more than, 5 shots from a position. Once you've taken those shots, your shot is considered burned. You need to call your QRF, and they're gonna come in there, remove you from the scene, from the situation, and they'll do all the cleaning up after that. See, and he's sitting too high. Stay low. It's always important. That grass is right there. He needs to stay with that vegetation. Stay the same height, because if he's a little higher, he's gonna stand out. As a sniper, you don't want to stand out. You want to be nothing. I like these graphics, so it's crazy, man. I like the little ferns moving around. You got some wind stirring them up, sliding down. I like that. Smooth operator. All right, so he's moving into a room. Too close on that, right? You never want to stop in front of a door. You're moving right in there, you're button hooking, and you're trying to dominate that corner right away. As you stand in there, it's the funnel of fire. As soon as you're in that door frame, you're gonna get shot at if somebody's inside. So definitely approach the door, move in there quick, button hook, stay to the wall, and dominate the room. Man, come on, what is this? I wanna see, is this on expert level or what? Because in real life, people don't just stand around. They're gonna be moving towards you. They're gonna see commotion. And what draws the eye? Movement. So when you're moving around, your peripherals, everything's gonna catch that movement. That's why as a sniper, you're moving in very slow, and it's a game of inches, especially when you're approaching people at close quarters. All right, yeah, he's got the cover, he's moving in. Pistol, yeah, I like that. All right, that's smooth. Pistol, going in there. Kind of going in there really slow. If I was going into unknown building, I'm gonna be moving fast, and I'm gonna go in there with the element of surprise. I move in slow. Of course, when you move in, it's tactically fast. So slow, smooth is fast. We're observing, we're listening. All of those things happen all at once, and we're just moving nice and smooth into the room, being really technical and tactical so that you stay alive. See, look at that. He's just picking them off. The AI on this, I'm gonna say, I do not like. I want some reaction. I want those guys to be shooting back at me as soon as I pop a shot. Oh, this guy is intense. He's fully ready to go. Damn, he was all suited up and didn't even get a flaunt his armor. What's going on with that? Suited up, got taken out so fast. A lot of this stuff, man, when we're moving on site and you're moving on objectives and things like that, it's a very slow movement. Nothing's fast. Everything is move a little bit, sit, watch, observe, relay information, and other people are moving in on the objective. We're a one-man show, just like in this game. I want to move fast, smooth. I want to stay out of the way as much as possible, take minimal amount of shots on people, because the more you shoot, you're going to alert attention. You're going to ruin the element of surprise. I like it. He's moving fast down that stairwell. Exactly what, if you're going down there, you better move fast. Fast, fast, fast. I would definitely be in the low crawl, exactly what he's doing. He's not silhouetting himself. He's moving up to that piece of concrete for cover. Taking a knee is up there a little bit. However, I would have been in the shadows in that corner. When you guys are moving, you always have a plan, right? I already know where I'm headed. I already know what's around me, where enemy combatants are and whatnot, because I'm observing, I'm watching, and then I'm moving. Oh, just like that. Damn, that was nice. That was nice. I can't talk about that because that was beautiful. I like that view, man. I just want to sit there right there by a waterfall. I just want to set up shop, have a beer, have a lunch, and watch that scenery, because that is pretty exotic. He's ruthless. He's ruthless. Dang. Utilizing that cover, peeking around those corners, observing. Go moving slow. This is how you do it. All right, so he's got an enemy combatant moving his way. If I was him, I would move, right? Because that guy's already coming up there, weapon at the ready. I'm not going to fight him when I'm in front of his weapon. I'm going to maneuver around just like he just did. He kind of maneuvered, waited for him to turn his back, and he made him pay for it. Beautiful. Now we're crossing that danger area, right? Because when you're out in the open, those are danger areas, right? We want to avoid those at all costs or move fast through those areas. Well, we got multiple people. What would you do in multiple people? I would utilize distance. I mean, he can't move. He's pinned down. He's kind of stuck. So I would try to roll around those pelican cases. Or just like he did, be patient. I don't know if I would be willing to risk my life and just sit there and hope that those guys don't walk towards me. That's not a chance I'm willing to take. I'm gonna make the first move before they do. Coming around. Ooh, that was lovely. That was lovely. Yeah, look at that. He's watching two areas right there, that little corner. You wanna minimize the amount of space you have to watch, right? So he could have had his back against the wall, or you get to the nearest corner where you have cover on both sides. Because right now, nobody's watching his six, right? He doesn't know if anybody's behind him, walking up on him. I haven't fired a weapon in 10 years, right? I got out of the military, got out of contract, but lately I've been getting the itch just to see, you know, put an M4, because I like my M24, you know, so I really want to get some range time lately and be able to pull trigger and see if I still got it, you know. I feel like I've done it for so long that if I pick up a weapon, I know exactly what to do with it in every facet. So if you guys want to see me on the range, make sure you guys comment, respond, and let Gamology know that you guys want to see me shoot some rounds down range. Please do me that favor. In real situations, in real missions, combat missions, we always had a security team. You always have somebody there watching your six. Now, they might be in the building securing while you're in a hide or you're whatever, but you have a team that's dedicated to you and your spotter, so that you don't have to focus on anything but taking the shots and observing our sector of fire. But dang, these weapon systems that they have now are just beautiful. 7.62, you get shot with that and you're down. You get shot with 5.56 and you're still kind of running around, flailing around. Eye that corner, slow, pieing it. It's got that laser going. He's moving pretty tactically. I like it. Who's ever playing this game is doing pretty good as far as tactically. Little things I would change, but I just nitpick just because, you know, I know how to do it in real life. And you guys, man, are really technically sound anyways. But there's always room for improvement, so. When you guys are on corners, you want space off that corner. So even if you're pieing that corner, you want generally 5 to 10 feet off of that wall. Why? Because if they're firing rounds, you got ricochets coming off that wall, and it can still potentially hit you or blur your vision from the impacts of dust, debris, whatever. So when you generate that space and you have your weapon and you're still pieing, but you still have that buffer off that wall, it's really important to have. So it gives you maneuverability as well. Ooh, let's see it. Here's the thing, he fired a little high on that one, right? I like his adjustment. Like This one right here. Yep. He did exactly what I would have been low to the ground. I would have been off of that barrier and I would have started shifting to the side just to get that little window. Just get a little window to fire. All you need is a small little loophole. Take that shot. You know, I remember as a kid playing Commando on Nintendo, like the original Nintendo, and I thought that was a cool game. But look at like these graphics now, guys, are crazy.
Here, continuing search.
Yep. He's on him. It's like, when do you make the first move, right? When he's moving already in your direction, you can't risk it, right? He just took the initiative, killed that guy, and moved on. Corner, watch some corners, going a little bit. Whoa, what was... He ran into that dog fight right there. He'd be a dead man in real life. He'd be deader than a doornail, that's for sure. Moving quickly, cover. So you got that alleyway. If he's gonna move straight down there, you gotta full speed run to the nearest spot, because you're gonna be in that little funnel and it's gonna put you out there. If somebody comes around that bend, he's gonna be stuck. Waiting patiently. Ooh, nice little headshot. This is where I'm gonna like, guys. You always have a spotter. And remember, as a spotter is a team lead. The shooter, the guy on the gun, he's what we call a gun monkey. As it don't take a lot of brains to pull a trigger, right? They're the bottom level. You're just pulling trigger. That's all you are as the gun monkey, right? A spotter, you're relaying information to hire. You're judging the wind. You're telling your shooter what to targets he's gonna fire, when to fire, all of those things, all those variables. Your spotter is the one that's giving all those commands. The gun monkey, he's just behind the gun, breathing, focusing on his breathing, staying calm, lining up those crosshairs and taking those shots. As a spotter, you gotta be the brains. You are the brains. So back then I had a Viper. It was these binos, right? And they kind of remind me of that. It had the reticle, the little round dot. You look through the binos and you press the button on the top and then it will give you your range. And I thought I was a cool guy with, you know, the Vipers, you know, but nowadays it's trash. Hold equipment, heavy. The binos were pretty heavy too. But he just moved in like James Bond, jumping off, paragliding, moving in.
Land around, Mike. What? Eyes on enemy.
Oh. Spotter's getting some. He's roughing that guy all up. He didn't even do nothing. They're wearing night vision. Back in the day, the night vision sucked. I don't know if they're way better now. Obviously, they probably are, but I never wore that crap. I avoided it at all costs. When I was out, sometimes, yeah, you have no choice because the loom is very low, whatever, so you want to use them. Those things mess you all up, you know what I mean? I would lift it and I would utilize just the natural light, whatever was around, especially in an urban environment. There's always some kind of natural light. Didn't really utilize the night vision too often. Wore them, but didn't use them. They're worth the damns. All right, guys, we just finished watching Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Great game, incredible graphics, loved it. However, I did not like the AI on that one. I don't like how those guys were responding. They're just standing around, people getting shot up. It didn't seem challenging for me, didn't seem realistic at that point. But incredible game. I definitely want to play it, and I definitely want to see you guys here on the next episode. So for more videos like this, be sure to check out Gamology on YouTube and Facebooks, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.